Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in another episode of TEW Local to Global 1987. We're back with some GCW. Let's get straight into GCW Fuel. Alright. Last episode, we had Championship Wrestling 172, which had some pretty great matches on it. Dynamic Dudes and the Eliminators. Dude Love vs. Ken Shamrock. Big Show Taz. Alright, let's get into today's episode. So we're going to start off with a Dude Love promo. And who's going to come out? The Flock. Alright. Can put them on all on entertainment, I guess. Alright. Dude Love promo. The Flock comes out. Alright. Let's book our main event. Our main event tonight will be a tag team title match. The Dynamic Dudes will be defending their tag team championships against Chris Candido and Diesel of the Syndicate. So GCW World Tag Team Championships with Johnny Ace getting the victory. And after that match, we're going to have Shane Douglas and Johnny Ace. They're going to be attacked by the Big Show and Ken Shamrock. Major success for all. So Shamrock and Big Show attack Dynamic Dudes. Alright. We're going to get an Eddie Guerrero promo. So, Eddie Guerrero promo. That can go right there. Let's see where we at with the Diamond Dallas Page thing. Yeah, he's sad. Alright. But now, tonight, he's going to turn his life around. DDP promo. He is happy. Alright, that can go right there. Alright, we're going to have the Brian Pillman promo. Brian Pillman. Steve Austin will come out. Both these guys are guaranteed to be in the Summer Series tournament. So Brian Pillman promo. And Steve Austin comes out. And I don't want to brag, but I've already done everything in advance for the Summer Series tournament, the Summer Showdown pay-per-view. Everything is done, and I think it's probably the best Summer Series I've ever done in terms of storyline progression. So I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll see how that goes. But Al Snow versus Tommy Dreamer is also going to be in the card. Al Snow getting the victory. Alright, we're going to get a tag team match on this card. We're going to get Mortis and Wrath versus the Smoking Guns. And in 10 minutes, Mortis will get the pinfall victory over Billy Gunn. And afterwards, we're going to have Bart Gunn and Billy Gunn in a segment. Bart Gunn will turn on Billy Gunn, breaking up the Smoking Guns. Alright, oh, and I did say that I was going to do this, so I guess now's a good time to do it before I forget. Alright, Jerry, Simon, the One-Namers. And I gotta take off Simon off of the Sultan. Who else can join the one namer? Sting, Taz. It's really limitless. No, I'm just kidding. They're not going to join. Alright, so for now, we got 2 members in the one namers. And eventually, there's going to be more. Alright, so now we can book some matches. So we need a match between the DDP and the Eddie Guerrero promo. Let's see, who do we want in action? Jerry Lynn. I kind of want to give Jerry Lynn a match. I gotta build up the Big Show, but now's not the time. He's not going to face off against Jerry Lynn. Actually, no, I'm not going to give Jerry Lynn a match. I'm going to give Jesse James a match. He's going to be facing off against Disco Inferno. And in around 8 minutes, Jesse James will be getting the victory. Alright. We're also going to need a Big Show match. Big Show. I got to put over him. So, Big Show versus Art Barr. With the Big Show getting the victory. Alright, and now I'm going to give the fans a treat. I want to give them a treat. So which type of match? We can give them a Dustin Rhodes match, I guess. Oh, Farouk. He hasn't been getting used well. Thank you for coming back, I guess. Too bad I don't use you. Dustin versus Lance Storm. That would be a very good match in real life. Last time they faced off in a singles match was in 1991, so Dustin Rhodes gets the victory because he's also in the Summer Series, so we're going to have to build him up. I can go there. And I'll put this down here. Alright, let's run the show. Starting us off, we've got Brian Pillman cutting a promo on Steve Austin and the Syndicate and the Summer Series tournament. And Austin comes out, and they agree that they will face each other in the finals of the Summer Series when they both reach the finals. So, Pillman versus Austin maybe is going to be the final match of the Summer Series tournament. I don't know yet. I don't know. We're not there yet. Smoking Guns versus Mortis and Wrath ends with Mortis getting the victory over Billy Gunn with a flatliner. I know it doesn't say it, but that's what he uses. And Mortis was head and shoulders above everybody else. I love to see that. Because Chris Kanyon, Mortis, will be getting a push in the future. Not right now. I'm not ready for the Chris Kanyon push just yet, but it will come. His time will come. And after that, Bart Gunn officially completes his turn. He turns on Billy Gunn. So the Smoking Guns are no more. Al Snow gets a victory over Tommy Dreamer with the Snowplow. The Big Show gets a victory over Art Barr with the Chokeslam. We got DDP backstage. He is happy. He is ecstatic. You want to know why? Because he's invested all his money in the stock market. He is going to be rich. He may have lost everything, but now, with his money in the stock market, everything he owns in there, he will turn his life around. He will win back Kimberly Page. He has got this. Yeah, it's not going to go well for DDP. So Disco versus Jesse James ends with a pile driver. Jesse James gets the victory. And that's how we end this match. Eddie Guerrero cuts a promo. Next week, he grants Juventud Guerrero a Cruiserweight Championship rematch. So we get Eddie versus Juventud next week. Dustin versus Lance Storm. Good heat, superb wrestling. Dustin defeats Lance Storm in 17-18 by pinfall with a roll-up. 86 for Dustin, 78 for Lance Storm. Dustin improving in technical skill, a 78. This didn't do that great. It's because I rated everybody on entertainment. But whatever, practices their mic skills. Dude Love cuts a promo. He is the new Intercontinental Champion. And who comes out? The Flock. Without Raven, because Raven has a broken neck, so Perry Saturn, John Cronus, Billy Kidman, and Justin Credible. Although Raven is out of action, Perry Saturn is the interim leader of the Flock, and he will make sure that they follow in the footsteps of their downed leader. For he will return. Quote the Saturn, nevermore. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't really have the same ring to it. Get it? Saturn ring. I'm sorry. 67. So we got the Dynamic Dudes versus Chris Candido and Diesel in our main event, and the Dynamic Dudes retain their tag team championships, but afterwards they get beaten down by Ken Shamrock and the Big Show of the Syndicate. So, 86. Not too shabby. Alright, let's see what we got here. 1.56, alright. And people are frustrated because they can't find work. Those are all people from Japan. And I'm assuming they're big names because there's still companies in Japan, they're just all regional. So it's probably just guys that can't get work because they don't want to work for smaller companies. I could probably get Kenta Kobashi though. Rikishoshu, same thing. Alright, whatever. Let's go to next week's show right now. Alright, second show of today's episode. Let's get straight into it. And, you know, I got some stuff to book, but before I do that, I have a very nice debut that I want to book first. So, we're going to have, let's say, who can we have the open challenge for the debut? Kama. I want somebody who, you know, is a credible guy. Fit Finlay. Let's do Fit Finlay, because Fit Finlay is going to be losing against this debuting star, Rocky Maivia. And in 7 minutes, Rocky Maivia will get the pinfall victory over the former two-time television champion, Fit Finlay. So Fit Finlay's going to get the open challenge. Alright, let's get to our actual angles. We're going to have Jesse Ventura cut a promo. Okay, Ventura announces Shamrock and Big Show versus Dynamic Dudes tonight. I figure you guys can guess what the main event is going to be. Main event will be Dynamic Dudes versus the Big Show and Ken Shamrock. And in 15 minutes, the World Tag Team Championships will be on the line. The Big Show will get the victory by a decisive pinfall after Jesse Ventura takes over as referee. Shane Douglas is unhappy. Alright. That takes care of that. We're going to have the Eddie Guerrero versus Juventud Guerrera match. It's going to be 13 minutes for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it's going to be a draw. It's going to be by double disqualification after interference by none other than Chris Jericho. That can go right there. We're going to get a match between Diamond Dallas Page and D'Lo Brown. Afterwards, we're going to have DDP cut a little short promo. Okay. We're going to have a Steve Austin promo. And Brian Pillman will attack him. Pillman jumps the barricade to get at Austin. Okay, that'll be before the main event. we're going to get an Al Snow segment. He's going to be backstage. So Al Snow is spotted talking to someone backstage. That can go right there. We've got a Flock promo. Perry Saturn, John Cronus, Justin Credible, and Billy Kidman. Okay, let me just make sure I got everything. Yeah. So the Flock promo. Kidman questions the Flock. Saturn puts him in his place. And go right there. Alright, and I got one more promo, and then that's going to be it. Alright, now let's fill in some matches. Alright, main event, we're good. There, we're good, good. Fit Finlay and DDP, we gotta have the match in between that. Let's get Mark Marrow, no longer Super Cool Dude Samu. 6-minute match. Mark Marrow getting the victory. Alright, tag match. Let's get Mortis and Wrath versus Harlem Heat. Booker T getting the victory. And we're going to get Bart in a match. He's going to be facing off against Max Moon. And he will dominate him. So on the show, so starting us off, we've got Jesse Ventura coming down to the ring. And he announces that tonight the Dynamic Dudes will be defending the Tag Team Championships against Ken Shamrock and the Big Show of the Syndicate. Bart defeats Max Moon. Afterwards, he cuts a promo. He says Billy Gunn was holding him back. The Smoking Guns were holding him back. Bart is the future of GCW. Great promo by the future world champion, Bart. Alright, and then we've got Harlem Heat defeating Mortis and Wrath. Al Snow is spotted talking to someone backstage. So they peek through like the side. You saw the door in the locker room, and you just peek. The camera just peeks in, and just see Al Snow talking to someone out of the corner, but you don't know who it is because the camera doesn't see that far. So Al Snow is talking to someone backstage, but we don't know who it is. We're gonna have to find that out soon. Anyway, DDP versus D'Lo Brown. D'Lo gets the victory with a lowdown. Afterwards, however, DDP says nothing can upset him. He has invested his money. He is going to be rich. He's on cloud 9 right now. Anyway, Mark Marrow defeats no longer Super Cool Dude Samu with a bad day. That's a bad day for no longer Super Cool Dude Samu. 62. Fit Finlay has an open challenge. He challenges anybody in the locker room to come out and face him, the former 2-time World Television Champion. And who comes out but the debuting Rocky Maivia. Decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Rocky defeated Fit Finlay in 7:28 by pinfall. So in his debut match, he defeats a former 2-time television champion. Rocky Maivia is here to be the face of GCW. Maybe not. I don't know. He's kind of a nobody, so we don't really know who he is. I just saw him. He had great potential. I've never heard of this guy, so 52 for Rocky, 75 for Fit Finlay. Anyway, the Flock cut a promo, and Kidman asks why they still follow Raven and his philosophy and his ideologies when he isn't here. And Saturn slaps Kidman for daring to question the authority of Raven, and then hits him with the total elimination with the help of John Cronus. So Eddie Guerrero and Juventud Guerrero come to a draw after Chris Jericho ran in and attacked both men. So I guess Chris Jericho is not done with the Cruiserweight Championship. Steve Austin cuts a promo on the Summer Series tournament, on Dustin Rhodes, on J.J. Dillon, on Brian Pillman, anything. Just anything and everything. And then Brian Pillman jumps the barricade and attacks Austin. So that's it. And then in our main event, we get new World Tag Team Champions when Big Show gets the victory over Shane Douglas with a chokeslam. So Jesse Ventura takes over as referee, and that allows Ken Shamrock and the Big Show to become the new World Tag Team Champions in GCW. Alright. Fuel got a 1.7. Alright. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode of GCW. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more, and we'll see you guys in the next episode, which is the Summer Showdown episode, Summer Series. And I would tune in. It's a good one. Alright, see you guys later. Goodbye.